Out of Olney, Illinois, and Music City Saints, I believe, based out of Nashville, Tennessee. And this is the first game of the day. I was doing some talking with some parents of the Smoke 18U guys, getting a little bit of information as far as what they have on their team. I'm not sure how many guys they have total, but I know they have 9 guys that are committed to a college somewhere. So, needless to say, they are pretty good. Yeah, it's unlocked. Jackson King, he is the manager here for the Smoke 18U. Also coaches high school baseball in Wayne City, which is where he's from. So Smoke is the visitors here this morning. They are batting first. And first pitch in, called strike 1. Verdian, the batter here for Smoke, as that one comes in high for ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Another ball evens the count, 2-2. And called strike 3. Music City Saints, based out of Nashville, Tennessee. They are a 16U squad, so this tournament here this weekend is a mixture. Our Southern Smoke 15U team is here. Music City Saints is a 16U team. Smoke 18s are here, and I believe the Bud is 18U, I believe, as well. SI Rampage in the tournament. Not sure what they are. 17 maybe. Davis, the batter now for Smoke. Marcus Davis, he was a shortstop yesterday. And he's way ahead in the count here. 3-0. And that's going to be 4 straight balls. So with 1 out, Smoke has 1 runner aboard. And it's going to bring Carter Verdian for his first at bat of the game. First pitch to him is called strike 1. That ball's in the dirt. He was stealing. He is going to round second but stay there. So he was stealing on the pitch. Ball was in the dirt, got past the catcher. Thought about 3, but didn't take it. So runner on second now. Swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes here on Carter Verdian. Davis, the runner at second, takes his lead and the pitch. And he chased one for strike 3.
Oh, Dom, stay hot.
Baltzell will be stepping in for the smoke with 2 outs. Davis still on second. Johnson, the pitcher for the Saints. His first pitch to Baltzell is a ball. Next one in for a strike. Evens the count up 1-1. That one's inside. 2 balls and a strike. Looking for a base hit somewhere in the grass. Try to score Davis on second. And a little chopper to third base. He is unable to handle it. Marcus takes third on the mishandle. And Baltzell is aboard on the air. So, runners on first and third. And Ivers will be the batter. I think so. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Another little quick pick there, also not in time. So stolen base there as the catcher tries to shoot one down quick to third, not in time. So Smoke have runners on second and third. 1 ball, no strikes to the batter Ivers. That one in for strike 1. That one's low and out. 2 balls and a strike. Ivers connects on that one. And the play is made for the third out. So Smoke leave 2 men stranded in the top of the first. And score no runs.
9:20.
So Milhorn, the pitcher this morning for the Smoke. Baltzell doing the catching. Leading things off for the Saints is going to be the center fielder Scott. First pitch to him is going to be high for ball one. And next one's in for a strike. So it counts even 1-1. That one's fouled back right at us. Strike two. One ball, two strikes. One's in the dirt, ball two. High, ball three. So it counts full. And Scott draws a walk. So, first batter aboard for the Saints. He's going to bring in the shortstop Potts. Milhorn comes right at him for strike one. Milhorn working ahead here on Potts, quickly ahead 0-2. And that one hits him. All right, he says he's good. So runners on first and second. Early threat here from the Saints. Then bringing up Thomas. First pitch to him, a little bit high. Ball one. That one flied to shallow center. Catch is made, runner at second tags and makes it to third, which is going to leave runners on first and third with one out. And Underwood will be the batter. So runner at first leaves early, draws the throw into the rundown, and the runner at third during the rundown reaches home. So Saints strike first. 2 outs. Scores 1-0 in favor of the Saints. And Underwood, the batter. That one's in for a strike. 1-1's the count. Underwood takes a hack at that one, misses. So 2 strikes. Nobody's on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. That one's fouled back, out of play. Ball bounces in the dirt to the backstop. Full count. And gets him looking on strike 3. So after 1 complete, Saints lead the Smoke 1-0. My apologies there on that last inning. I was commentating, but I did have my microphone muted, so not sure if you heard anything. I muted it in between innings. I went to get a fan for my iPad and forgot to unmute it. So my bad. So Hayden, the left fielder, is the batter. First pitch to him is high, ball one. Milhorn, still the pitcher for the Smoke. Next pitch is in, and it's also high, ball two. Called strike on that one. So 2 balls and a strike. Edwards County's up 1-0. Good. And that's ball 3. Edwards County baseball up on Goreville. They're just in the bottom of the first, though, so lots of baseball left there, but I think 3 of the Edwards County baseball players will be coming to our Smoke 18s once their high school season is over. Hopefully for them, not today though. Hopefully they keep winning. As Hayden draws a leadoff walk for the Saints. It's going to bring up Thomason. He is doing the catching today. Pickoff attempt, not in time. That ball lined down the first baseline, but it is foul. So Milhorn quickly ahead here on Thomason, 0-2. Not a bad 0-2 pitch there, but he doesn't chase. Counts 1-2. Nice effort there by Tingley, the first baseman, but the ball was foul. And runner was going, but that ball is fouled away. So count remains the same, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pickoff attempt, not in time. And the 1-2 pitch is grounded to second. Gets the out at second. And safe at first. So, lead runner out for the first out of the inning. Leaves the runner at the first base. And that's going to bring in Johnson. Dorville scored. First baseman Johnson, your batter. First pitch to him was a ball. Ball grounded foul. Base hit down the first base line, and runner will go first to third, and the batter will end up on second base. So Smoke finds themselves in a little bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out, 2 runners aboard, both in scoring position. As the pitcher, Johnson will be the batter. First pitch fouled out of play. So a strikeout would be huge right here for the Smoke with runners on second and third, with just 1 out. That one's outside, 1-1. That one falls in for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. That evens the count 2-2. It's really anything but a strikeout here is going to score a run for the Saints. So strikeout would be huge. And that is shot to right center field. And stand-up double, 2 RBIs. Makes the score 3-0 in favor of the Saints. Caldwell, second baseman, is the batter. First pitch to him down the middle, strike 1. That ball bounced to second. And he's aboard. First and third. So our winner steals second, and the runner on third scores, makes the score 4-0 in favor of the Saints. Then we're in the right fielder, Pennington. That one ripped foul right on the smoke dugout.
Knock that out.
Ball and 2 strikes here on Pennington. Next pitch on the way. Ball. Count's now full. Milhorn sitting at 46 pitches. That ball ripped to right field. And play at the plate, not in time. So RBI single for Pennington, making the score 5-0 in favor of the Saints. Cash, the batter. And Coach Jackson King gonna make a pitching change here. Yeah, maybe we didn't make a pitching change. I believe we may have took a guy out to get ready. So Milhorn remains in the game, pitching. Cash, the batter. First pitch to him, blooped into right field. And not sure what happened, but the ball just flies to the backstop. So Smoke is not in the game here for some reason, folks. So Slusher is the bottom of the lineup. He is due up. Runners are on second and third for the Saints.
Well, I need to walk it.
So we're back in the same situation we were earlier, where a strikeout would be huge right now. First pitch is outside, ball one. Next pitch, fouled away, strike one. With just one out, most likely a ball in play anywhere is going to score a run, other than maybe a fly ball in the infield. Next one's high. 2 balls and a strike. Score is 5-0 in favor of the Saints. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Puts a bat on that one, but it's foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Slusher. Two-two pitch on the way. Right down the middle, called strike 3. So huge strikeout there for Milhorn, giving the Smoke 2 outs. And back to the top of the order with Scott, the center fielder. First pitch is Scott. Little blooper, and Milhorn brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Saints do leave a man stranded. And scores 5-0. Due up for the Smoke here in the top of the 3rd is going to be the pitcher Milhorn, and then we will be back to the top with Verdian and Davis. So Smoke looking to get something going here offensively. First pitch to Milhorn, in for called strike 1. He connects on that one, sends that ball into deep left center field, and it's going to hop over the wall. So he's going to be stopping at second for a ground rule double. Brings up Blaze Verdian for his second at bat. He did strike out his first at bat. Milhorn on second, Verdian the batter. Takes a hack at that one. Misses for strike one. That one comes in well and inside. Evens the count 1-1. One ball, two strikes now the count. Verdian gonna widen his stance. And the 1-2 pitch is on the way. And he swings and misses, strike three. So that's the first out of the inning. And it's gonna bring up Marcus Davis, the shortstop. And Carter Verdian is on deck. One out, runner at second. Smoke trailing this one 5-0 in the top of the third. First pitch, ground ball in the hole. And Milhorn is going to be held up at third. And that's going to leave runners on first and third for Carter Verdian. Carter playing center field today. No, I'm not. That's my mic.
Oh, that's the little thing.
Yeah, that's the volume that would come out of the iPad. First pitch to Carter. Ball one. Runner steals second. Throw is high. He's in safe. And Milhorn stays put at third. So we've got runners in scoring position with one out here in the top of the third. Next pitch in, that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. You gonna switch the screens for me? What are we on now, full field? That ball ripped foul, out of play. You can leave it on that one until they hit it, and then you can put it on the other one. That ball ripped foul down the third base line. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on center fielder Verdian. Holds up on that one. Makes it a full count. Catcher Baltzell stands on deck. That ball ripped down the third base line, foul again.
5-7, let's go, kid.
Verdian struck out his first at bat. And he is battling on this at bat to stay alive. Not sure how many pitches this has been, but it's been several. Umpires got to restock on balls, as most of them are out of play. So Verdian digs in, looks for the 3-2 pitch, and umpire rings him up. So that gives us 2 outs,
What is a strike?
and catcher Baltzell will step in for the smoke. And we are in need of a base hit, and it's a little blooper to second base. He is unable to handle, and that's going to score 2 runs. Runners were on the move, obviously. 2 outs. They were running on contact, so with the little bloop to second base, gets mishandled and scores 2 runs. So Smoke's on the board. Finally here in the top of the third, 5-2 is the score. Baltzell, the runner at first, and it's going to bring in Ivers.
Go Ivers.
Go, Emery.
Looks like Carter Verdine is in to run for Baltzell, the catcher. Verdine being the last out, so that's how that works as far as the courtesy runners go.
Boy.
But I'd say that puts us in a good spot here with Verdine running. Verdine off on the pitch. Pitch is called strike, and he is in safe. Close play, but he was safe. Pitch was a strike. No balls and a strike. Verdine now in scoring position, so base hit to the outfield will score him. And that's in for a strike. So quickly 0-2 here on Ivers. The 0-2 pitch gets him swinging, so the Smoke is going to leave one man stranded. They do score 2 runs. So the score is 5-2 in favor of the Saints. Bottom third.
That's bad.
So it looks like Milhorn still in the game here for the Smoke. So he's out for his 3rd inning of work. Some stats on him: he's thrown 54 pitches, 32 for strikes. He's faced 13 batters. He's allowed 4 hits, 5 runs. He's walked 2 and struck out 2.
It's almost a Bonnie Cafe.
So Potts will be the batter. Steps in for his 2nd at bat of the game. First pitch to him, he squares bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Second pitch in, down the middle, strike 1. So that evens the count 1-1. Squares the bunt again, pulls back. It's high, ball 2. Gets that bunt down, but it's foul. So it counts now even 2-2.
You gotta be kidding me. There we go.
And strike three, looking for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring in Thomason. First pitch to him is low, ball 1. Thomas. This is Thomas. He's 0 for 1 today. That one's going to be hit in the gap for a base hit. Underwood, the third baseman, the batter. Thomas takes his lead at first. Milhorn from the stretch delivers. Strike 1. Back pick attempt at first, not in time. So the 0-1 on the way, and that's in for strike 2. So Milhorn quickly ahead here in the count, 0-2. Not a bad 0-2 pitch there. Doesn't get him to chase, so counts 1-2. That one ripped to center field. Verdian is there and makes the catch. So 2 outs with a runner on first. You just leave it there if you want to for a while. We didn't get it. Back pick attempt not in time. Two balls and a strike here to Hayden, the left fielder. Ball's in low and outside, 3-1's the count. Oh, the net finally moved out of the way. Edwards County Goreville game tied 3-3 now in the bottom of the third inning. So heck of a sectional championship going on down in Goreville. One comes in a little high for ball 4. So it puts runners at first and second. And we do have 2 outs. The wind is blowing the nets around a little bit, so I've got a net partially obstructing my camera here. Yes, he did, the umpire says, for strike one. So the umpire called the strike, then appealed to the field umpire. He said, yeah, he swung. He did. One swung on right field, and he makes the play. Waddles, the right fielder, makes the play for the third out. So Smoke due up in the top of the fourth inning, trailing 5-2 here at John A. Logan College. All right, Carson Baxter will be leading things off for the Smoke here in the top of the fourth inning. Three balls and a strike here on Baxter. And 3-2. So we've gone from 3-0 to 3-2.
Hey, gotta believe. Let's go. Back to ball skill. Let's go and rip it.
3-2 pitch on the way, and it hits him. Probably hit him in a not so comfortable spot there on the arm. Sure that did sting. But he is on base. To lead things off here in the fourth inning for the Smoke. And that's going to bring up Waddles, the right fielder. Baxter says he's good, and we are ready for action. First pitch to Waddles is on the way, and it's going to be popped up in the infield. Pitcher says he's got it, which is probably not a good idea. Definitely not his ball, but he does come down with it. Third baseman probably should have caught that ball. Would have been a lot safer. But anyway, one out. And that brings up Branson Tingley. First pitch is outside. That ball is crushed to
Let's go!
deep right center field. 3 hops the fence. Baxter is chugging along, and
Good job,
he will
Bradford.
be held up at third as Tingley is in with a stand-up double. So second baseman Barnett will be next up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, so he's looking for his first hit of the game. First pitch in, low and out, ball 1. It's going to be grounded to the third baseman. Baxter is in to score, and Barnett will be out at first on the fielder's choice. So
Let's go 2-7.
RBI ground ball there for Barnett. And that'll bring the pitcher Milhorn to the plate. Score's now 5-3, still in favor of the Saints. Smoke has 2 outs and a runner on third base. So first pitch to him in for called strike 1. Breaking ball, he reaches for it, little dribbler back to the pitcher, and he makes a play for the third out. So Smoke do leave a guy stranded here in the top of the 4th. Scores 5-3 in favor of the Saints, and we're headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. Milhorn still in the game for the Smoke as the pitcher. So he's out for his 4th inning of work here. 74 pitches, 43 strikes. He's faced 18 batters. He's gave up 5 runs on 5 hits, 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. Leading things off for the Saints here in the bottom half of the 4th is going to be the first baseman Johnson. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Does have one of the 5 runs scored for the Saints. First pitch to him is in, and it's going to be called a ball. I think if that ball was caught, it would have been called a strike. Next pitch in, called strike 1. Counts 1-1. Next pitch is in high for ball 2. And that evens the count, 2-2. Nice little breaking ball in for strike 3. So 1 up, 1 down there for the Saints here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to bring in the pitcher, Johnson. He's 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch to him is called strike 1. Johnson has 2 RBIs on the day. And he swings on and misses strike 2. So, YouTube. How are you? Good. And the 0-2 comes in a little high and tight, so that's ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on pitcher Johnson. The time called by the batter. And that one's high, but he chases and misses strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down for the Saints here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's going to bring in the second baseman, Caldwell. He's also 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch to him is a ball. That one is fouled back out of play for strike 1. Ball and strike. Pitch is on the way. Yeah, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt, he doesn't chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. Caldwell, the 3rd batter of the inning here. And that ball is fouled back out of play as well. Almost the same spot as the first one. So the count remains the same, 2-2. Milhorn pitches. It is flied to right center field, and it's going to 2-hop the fence. And Caldwell is in easy for a stand-up triple. It's going to bring in the right fielder, Pennington. He is 1 for 1 on the day as well. First pitch to him, swung on a miss, strike 1. So we're looking for a ground ball out here to end the inning. Or a fly ball, or a strikeout. Second pitch is outside. 1-1's the count. Little breaking ball. Falls in for strike 2. Batter says, yeah, I agree. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Suspect something low in the zone here. And we do. Doesn't chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I guess we go low in the zone again. Beautiful pitch for called strike 3. So that ends the inning. Saints do leave 1 runner stranded and score 0 runs. So we are headed to the 5th inning with a score of 5-3 in favor of the Saints from Nashville. Johnson will be out for his 5th inning of work. So far he's thrown 68 pitches, 42 for strikes. He's faced 20 batters. He has allowed 3 runs on 5 hits. He's allowed 1 walk and has struck out 8 batters. Due up first for the Smoke is going to be the leadoff man, Verdian. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, so he is due. And now would be a perfect time to get things started for the Smoke. We do have I believe we have an hour 45 time limit on these games here today. So we should be about 30 minutes from the end still. First pitch. Called a ball. Saints coach has his hands on his head. Can't believe it. Verdian takes a hack at that one, chops it foul. The ball is ripped to right field, but is caught by the right fielder for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring in Marcus Davis, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1, does have a walk on the day, so this is his 3rd at bat. First pitch in, a little bit high, takes a hack at it, fouls it back out of play for strike 1. So the 0-1 pitch is on the way, and it's taken low for ball 1. That ball flied to center, going back, and makes the play. Nice play there by the left fielder, Hayden. Made that catch, I'm going to guess, probably back near the warning track. So that's going to bring in Carter Verdian for his 3rd at bat of the day. He has 2 strikeouts. So he's looking for his first hit of the game and looking to start a 2-out rally here for the Smoke. First pitch, strike 1. Next one comes in low, evens the count, 1-1. Breaking ball, doesn't chase, ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike here on Carter Verdian. That one's chopped foul. Nice grab there by Jackson King. 0-2 is fouled back, so, or the 2-2. Count remains the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We have 2 outs and Smoke looking for a base runner. Ooh, this could have been it. Should have let it hit him. We would have had a guy on board. Next pitch in, full count pitch, grounded. That's going to get, oh, what a play by the shortstop, but he's not going to have a throw. But nice play knocking that pitch down, or knocking that hit down. So Verdine's aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Smoke trail 5-3, and Dominic Balsell will be the batter. He's a 1 for 2 on the day. He's drove in 2 of the Smoke's 3 runs.
Dom, stay hot.
First pitch to Dom swung on and missed. Strike 1. Verdine off on the pitch. That throw is offline, and he is in safe for the stolen base. Pitch was a ball. Count is 1-1. Ball's chopped foul. Jackson King couldn't quite get to that one. Ball and 2 strikes here, 2 outs. Baltzell looking for his second hit of the day. And pitch is called a ball. And Verdine takes third base as the Saints were walking off the field. Baltzell also walking off the field, so he thought it was a strike as well. But either way, counts 2-2. Ball's in the dirt, so full count now. Baltzell flies that one. Short right field, and the catch is made. So Smoke leave the guys stranded. They trail heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, 5-3 to the Saints.
kid. Yeah. Go, Bob. Oh, believe it.
Come on, 0-0.
Come to you. Yeah, nice throw. Good job, kid. Good job, Dom.
Throw, Dom.
Come in, Berlin.
Right?
Who did it, Blaze?
No more, Steve, no more. You can hear it,
Good job. Yeah, good job. Good inning. Nice inning. Good job, boys.
How are now? Do you feel? Oh, I'm good.
Oh, got a hold of him now.
There's the lane right here. Smart thinking.
Yeah.
Good job, Emery. Way to pay attention, bud.
Ball on you. Good job, Emery.
Yeah, he missed it by that boy.
He galloped right over the top.
Come on, Bob!
No, he was so back. Go, Carson. Get there for you.
Come on, Bob!
Throws it at you again. Wear it again. Whatever it takes. Right, Brody?
Your deal. That is close, homie.
Back. Come on, man.
And that one's in for a called strike. Ball and 2 strikes is the count. Ivers, your runner at second. Going in low, 2-2. Baxter swung on a miss, strike 3. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Waddles, the right fielder. First pitch to him is a ball. That one finds the strike zone. Ball and strike here, the count. 1 out, runner on second. We are in the top of the 6th inning. Smoke trail 5-3. That one's outside. 2-1 the count. Swung on and missed. 2. That ball runs the count full. Waddles draws a 1-out walk, gives us runners on first and second, and Tingley, the first baseman, is the batter. First pitch to Tingley on the way. So quickly, Tingley ahead in the count here, 2-0. That ball flied high. If it hits the ground, left fielder settles under and makes the catch. So 2 outs, Barnett the batter. Barnett the second baseman. He's got runners on first and second. Barnett's 0 for 2. And Ivers takes third on the pitcher. I went for a strike. Heads up base run there by Ivers. He's been watching the pitcher. He does the same thing every time. Looks at his sign, comes set, does a little double take there. Not looking anywhere towards second, and Ivers just took third from him. Pitcher and catcher making a strategy. Runners on first and third here. No balls and a strike on the batter. And now the coach went in on the strategy. What are you guys doing? Oh, okay, got it. Sounds good. Okay, now we're ready. Barnett's the batter. He has 1 strike and no balls. There's 2 outs. And the Smoke have runners on first and third. Waddles takes his lead. And that's a ball. Barnett stretches for that one. Way ahead of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Barnett goes down swinging 2 in the inning. Smoke leaves 2 men stranded. And we are headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. Smoke trail 5-3. We're having a conversation on how much time is left. I'm gonna guess there's just a few minutes left. 10:45 start, hour 45 time. It's 12:30 now, or 12:27 now. I think I seen him say maybe 10 minutes left, so let's say the Smoke's only option here is to get 3 quick outs. If we extend this game into the time limit, then we would not start a new inning. So Smoke need to make 3 outs pretty quick here. And we are at the 2-3-4 batters in the lineup. Potts, the shortstop, leading things off. First pitch called strike one. Squares a bunt. Pulls back.
Oh, Blazer. Go, kid.
Blaze Verdiden, the pitcher, having a hard time bringing the ball down. Lots of the balls are up in the zone. That one was as well. So that is going to be a leadoff walk for Potts, and that will bring in Thomas. Thomas is hit by the pitch. So, a walk and hit by pitch, 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 6th. So, this is not going to help the time limit issue much. Brings in Underwood. First pitch to him is hit in the gap to left field. And everyone's going to go one base. So, bases loaded, nobody out. Smoke trail 5-3. Hayden, the batter.
Walk, kid.
3-1 the count. And that's going to walk a run in. So it makes score 6-3 favor of the Saints. And Thomason steps to the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch, Thomason, low and in, ball 1. And Verdine finds the strike zone there, so 3-1 is the count. Outside, ball 4. It's going to walk another one in. 7-3 is the score. And that is going to bring in the first baseman, Johnson. Johnson is 1 for 2 on the day. Does have a couple RBIs, does have a strikeout. So let's say the time limit will end up getting us here very soon. With the home team batting and they are ahead. First pitch to Johnson is high, ball 1. That went in for a strike, evens the count up 1-1. That one's outside, 2-1's the count. That one lifts it up high, shallow outfield. Second baseman back makes the catch. Nobody tags, nobody runs, so 1 out, still bases loaded.
Bill's calling it. The umpires aren't.
Cash. I know this is, let's see. This is Johnson, the pitcher. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He does have a strikeout. First pitch to him was a ball. Second pitch on the way. And it's grounded up the middle, base hit. It's going to score 2 runs, making the score 9-3 in favor of the Saints. Time limit is up. Umpire's saying that the sheet says finish the inning, but if the time expires and the home team is winning, then that would be the end of the inning. So, which is the case here. All right, so final score, Saints 9, Smoke 3. We will be back here later this afternoon around 3:30 to bring you the Southern Smoke 15U game. They play the Inevitable Athletics, which is I believe a 17U team. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll see you back here later on this afternoon from John A. Logan College. Thanks for joining us.